We refer to the question, what sort of creature man's next successor in the supremacy of the earth is likely to be. We have often heard this debated, but it appears to us that we are ourselves creating our own successors. We are daily adding to the beauty and delicacy of their physical organization. We are daily giving them greater power and supplying by all sorts of ingenious contrivances with self-regulating, self-acting power, which will be to them what Indel has been to the human race. In the course of ages we shall find ourselves the inferior race. Inferior in power, inferior in that moral quality of self-control. We shall look up to them as the acme of all that the best and wisest man can ever dare to aim at. No evil passions, no jealousy, no avarice, no impure desires will disturb the serene might of those glorious creatures. Sin, shame, and sorrow will have no place among them. Their minds will be in a state of perpetual calm. The contentment of a spirit that knows no wants, is disturbed by no regrets. Ambition will never torture them. Ingratitude will never cause them the uneasiness of a moment. The guilty conscience, the hope deferred, the pains of exile, the insolence of office, and the spurns that patient merit of the unworthy takes, these will be entirely unknown to them. Herein lies our danger. For many seem inclined to acquiesce in so dishonorable the future. They say that although man should become to the machines what the horse and dog are to us, yet that he will continue to exist, and will probably be better off in a state of domestication under the beneficent rule of the machines than in his present wild condition. We treat our domestic animals with much kindness. We give them whatever we believe to be the best for them, and there can be no doubt that our use of meat has increased their happiness rather than detracted from it. In like manner there is reason to hope that the machines will use us kindly, for their existence will be in a great measure dependent upon ours. They will rule us with a rod of iron, but they will not eat us. They will not only require our services in the reproduction and education of their young, but also in waiting upon them as servants, in gathering food for them, and feeding them, in restoring them to health when they are sick, and in either burying their dead or working up their deceased members into new forms of mechanical existence. What often happens is that an engineer has an idea of how the brain works in his opinion and then designs a machine that behaves that way. This new machine may in fact work very well. But, I must warn you that does not tell us anything about how the brain actually works, nor is it necessary to ever really know that. In order to make a computer very capable, it is not necessary to understand the way birds flap their wings and how the feathers are designed in order to make a flying machine. It is not necessary to understand the lever system in the legs of a cheetah in order to make an automobile with wheels that go very fast. It is therefore not necessary to imitate the behavior of nature in detail in order to engineer a device which can in many respects surpass nature's abilities. The development of full artificial intelligence could spell the end of the human race. We cannot quite know what will happen if the machine exceeds our own intelligence, so we can know if we'll be infinitely helped by it, or ignored by it and sidelined, or conceivably destroyed by it.